Better turn that off before the YouTube algorithm picks it up. Hey, Wizwell. Good evening. I forgot I had the Victoria Revolutions soundtrack mod loaded. How you doing? How are you enjoying Dreadnoughts at the moment? Saw that you've been playing the beta a little bit. Game capture. Let's go to automatic. Should pick it up. Or not. Or not. In automatic mode. Oh wow, that's impressive. You've been playing a lot then. Yeah, I'm just not going into the beta. It's just not happening. Right, I'm gonna have to familiarise myself with what I was doing. Oh, we're doing two very expensive things. I was wondering why the budget was negative, but that's fine. We've got loads of cash. What is this? Do not care. High tolerance for buggy games. I mean, I'll probably get back to doing my own campaign tomorrow. It's just the submarines. Probably the biggest game enders for me at the moment. Just so irritating. Beyond belief irritating. What the hell has been going on? This, talk about border gore. Jesus. We'll try and get this cleared up. Oh, jeez. Right. Hey, Mr. Beep. What happened? So, you have these independent tribes, and I guess they chose to join the Crown Colony of British Columbia instead of joining the United States. Like you can see, there's still one or two left, but yeah, that's kind of what has happened. Yeah, we're going to have to tidy that up. But once we complete this, the Western Frontier, we should get an event to draw the border here. And we'll lose Washington and Oregon, Idaho and Montana, and a little bit of Wyoming that we've got. But the United States should be then very firmly on our side for the rest of the game, which is usually worth it. Oh wow, colonial efforts are taking ages. Sorry, that is someone at my door. I will be back in a moment. Right, that's that sorted out. Take out Japan. Well, I mean, I guess the game does go up to 1936. Japan at the moment is very isolated. They're still in their isolationist period. What I was looking at was if we have any subjects that we can start reintegrating. I was going to wait on the Canadas, but that's good progress. And the East India Company, because we get an event to do it. But we could take no, we'll leave all of these for now. Sorry, I'm now getting a phone call. Broke off a bad signal around here, so that'll probably be a problem again in a minute. Where's my phone? Need to keep an eye on YouTube chat. Apologies if I missed anything. Hello from Sweden. Hello. There, yeah, immediately getting. Never mind. They're obviously trying to call me from a phone that doesn't have any signal because it keeps cutting out. So depends how persistent they're going to be. Hello from Virginia. Right. Okay. So I guess really just nope. Ringing back again. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. It was a call from Mrs. BM. So, yeah, I'll catch up on chat. So, Twitch first, I'll come to you in a second, YouTube. Well, it's still 1853, so they haven't been forced to open up yet. They will get a bunch of events that kind of do that, but not yet. Hello from Pennsylvania. Yes, I stream on YouTube these days as well. Simultaneous. Microphone isn't working. I think it is now. I had it off because I was taking a phone call. It should be back now. There's a bit of a delay on YouTube, though. So if you can't hear me talking now, there's a problem. When you were a kid, you just wanted to play video games all day. Had to wait until I retired. Pesky job getting in the way. Well, I get to do this because I have a chronic illness, which is always fun. Yeah, retired. Yeah, well, yeah, it's nicer to retire by choice than by anything else. I will just check that the sound's working. It should be. Yep. Yeah, sound's working fine. So, if you're not hearing me, well, not that you can hear me, but but if you can't hear me, it's on your end. If you see what I mean. Sound okay, my end. Have I ever been into BattleTech lore? No, although it is cool, and I have played BattleTech. Very difficult. It's really cool. Does the game have a tech tree? Yep. There you go. So it's split into 3: production, military, and society. I'm kind of focusing on society at the moment so we can get colonizing. It's very basic. The research system in Vicky 3, you just click the thing you want next. It does have a pretty good tech spread system. So, you know, particularly if it's the UK, pretty much if any other European power or the United States has a research we don't, it usually spreads to us pretty quickly. And the more open your society, and I'm going for a very open society build, the more tech spread you get. Whereas if you are Japan, who's isolationist, you won't get very much at all. It's kind of how it works. The North Germans have confederated. That's interesting. Right, let's actually unpause. Also, it has a looping map. Dreadnought's players. Well, with, by the way, this map is very fancy. Like, you've got the zoomed out kind of painted map, and then you've got the zoomed in very cool thing with the trains going around. There we go. We just unlocked a tech, and this is not what I was researching. Jesus. Somebody's doing something. That's a lot of notifications. What happened? France wants Algiers off of somebody. Cool. Pretty sure that's what caused it. Right, we can now get our food industries to start using cans. That's pretty handy. And figure out how to code. If you figure out how to code and you'd like to help with Dreadnought modding, let me know. Because I have the ideas and I kind of know what it is, but I do not have the time to learn how to code. Or effort to learn how to code, I should put it that way. Open... Why do you think I care? I don't care. No. I'm out. Okay, get postal savings. That's really good, actually. Oh, lovely. What's this? Yeah, I don't think we're going to have a problem with this one. Don't think. Oh, we got Civilizing Mission. That was the one I was actually researching. That's really good. The other thing we could go for is potentially pan-nationalism. There's some things that get unlocked with that. The other thing we could go for that actually might be really helpful is the camera, because we currently have. We still have a massive desire for fine art. Yeah, we do. And that will stop everyone just. I say everyone, all the capitalists furiously building fine art academies, although they have branched out a little bit. How's our integration efforts going? They're incorporated, they're incorporated, they're incorporated, they're not. Let's get all of Ireland incorporated, that'll be a big plus. So Python, oh, cool. Dreadnoughts is C, or Objective C or whatever, but it's written in Unity, primarily. The war update. I mean, they've been working a lot on Vicky 3 since it was released. The private constructions for me is a huge plus. That really makes the game a lot cooler. The warfare stuff is better. The main issue I run into with wars is you'll be advancing a front. Let's say we're doing it in. Let's say I was fighting, trying to push this way up into Afghanistan. So I'll have 3 fronts, right? And what can happen is you're pushing back, say, Kalat, and then the front will split, but you only have 1 general on it, and then suddenly you have a front with nobody on it, and then you just get wiped. That's really weird how that works. But they have said they know about that, and there are fixes on the way. French are fighting down here. This is much better, where it tells you what's going on. Portugal wishes to join the customs union. Hell yes. Diplomatic plate against the United States of America. What's America up to? Oh, they are going after the Mexicans. We're on the fence currently, but we'll lean America, but we probably won't get involved unless they offer us something extremely juicy. But we're open. Make us an offer, kind of thing. How is our market doing, actually? Pretty good, actually. Yeah, no good shortages. That's really good to see. Got any laws we can pass? Who's in government at the moment? Wow, that's high. The P-lights. We have universal suffrage already. Don't think we're going to be able to bring in anything else. We could go for colonial exploitation, but I prefer the resettlement, even though it's nowhere near as popular. Definitely would be favoured to go to exploitation, but now we'll stick with the resettlement. I can't go for public schools or public health insurance. There's no support to change any of that. Yeah, no, there's nothing we can do. Oh, hold on. What about our colonial affairs institution? Yeah, let's buff that. We have the bureaucracy to do it. What's our... Yeah, we got right of assembly. So you could potentially up this, but it gives more power to the petite bourgeoisie, which is not something I really want to do right now. We shouldn't need high-level stuff. Why don't I side with Mexico? Well, I could, but I don't. So it depends. So with the United States, as they currently are, currently have President Willis Benjamin in charge, who's an intelligentsia person, I think. He's not very popular, though. Even though he's a Southern... He's a Dixie. Basically, I want to see how the Civil War pans out for them. Because they can be a really, really powerful ally, sure. And I'd rather have them as an ally than an enemy. Whereas Mexico, yeah, really does not align with our values. And they hate us. So, you know, the Americans are cautious towards us, but they like us. And the Mexicans are neutral with us and hate us. So they think we're a threat to them. So yeah, there's really no reason for us to side with Mexico. Another Diplo play here. What's going on? Oh, that's just some sort of stupid civil war. Don't care. How's Hong Kong getting on? Could incorporate Hong Kong as well, actually. Oh, can't incorporate treaty ports. Fair enough. Just a little bit of radicalism here. Still though, it's looking pretty good actually. Aha! Here we go. So they propose getting Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. And we go with most agreeable compromise, because this makes America like us a lot. And we sort out the border gore. If you go this route, you basically end up going to war. So we'll go with that, and it should... There we go, border gore fixed. Lovely. Oh, they are at war with the Mexicans. They're probably going to steamroller them, even with Russian help. Did the Russians actually join in? No. So really all I was doing was preventing... Yeah, I don't care. Preventing the Russians from getting involved. But that's good. That is good. Getting things sorted out. We don't have the Suez Canal under construction already. Should we do? Yep. No, please do ask questions. Is the AI better in my opinion? In the Vicky AI, yeah, the Vicky AI is fine. What? No, you fight your own civil wars. Thank you. Yeah, the Vicky AI is pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's good enough that you're not like, oh, the AI's doing dumb stuff. Like, if you just leave the AI alone, it will produce powerful countries. I do have a defensive pact with Portugal. Do I really want to get involved with Belgium, though? No, because you're in the middle of a war. Deal with your radical Belgium. Aha! Now this is what... one of the things that is really good. Trade agreement with the United States. Yes, please. That will make us a lot of money. Puppet France. Again, France. I think we're pretty okay with France at the moment. Yep, they think of us as a mistaken enemy. Although we have cold relations, we could start improving our relations with them. Actually, yes. We will go into a defensive pact with Egypt because we want Egypt to be on our side. Might eventually be able to puppet them completely. Oh yeah, Paradox makes really cool games. Suez Canal is, well, kind of getting there. We get a trade agreement with them, perhaps. Oh wait, we got an obligation with them? Ah! There we go. So they're now in our customs union, which is even better, because that's a lot of opium and other things. What else are they growing? Sugar, cotton, all that stuff. That's all good. Streamlabs getting annoyed. French puppets. Now, what have we got here? Minus or mine. Should complete that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the Buenaventura River does not exist. Good. Have we finished those? Yes, we have. But we can do the Congo River now as well. Still making absolute bank. Well, Vicky is not a military game. It is very much a social and economic game. And if you have good socio-economic factors, you will probably win wars. Yeah, I'm running a bunch of mods. I can't remember what they are. One of them is the Flavor project, which adds quite a lot of stuff. A few other things. I would need to actually have a look. But yes, I am trying mods. I haven't tried any of the like total conversion mods. I think someone's working on a modern day one, which I think would work really well. On Panama Canal, woo! Suez Canal, even, woo! There we go. All done. Occupancy greater than 90%. That's the only problem. So let's subsidise it. That should put a whole bunch of people in. Eventually. Yep, we're ahead of time. Definitely ahead of time. No time like the present. Ooh, logistics. Cool. We just need to get, you know, people to move here. that's kind of the problem. Getting that. Yeah, it's very difficult to overcome their resistance to being made a protectorate, but get there eventually. Oh, someone got eaten by a crocodile. We can merge a couple more Canadian provinces, or Canadian thingamajigs. Not even sure which ones it did. Oh, it merged Nova Scotia, which would already merged with Newfoundland, into Upper Canada. Cool. Which one is taking forever? This one. Stop doing any that would take a million years. Clearly do. Weird. to tell if they're actually doing it or not. There's something messing with the colonization, that's for sure. Might be a mod conflict. Oh, hello. Wow, okay, there's a lot of stuff to look at here. Ottomans are going against Egypt because they want Syria and Crete and a whole bunch of other things. We're automatically against them. So I guess it's time to show that we're serious. Should give him more units. Right, what else we got? Madras Presidency is attacking Burma. Obviously, we will lean that way. France, yeah, I don't care, and I don't care. Bit early for Whippets and Lawrence, but yeah. Deploy our forces at any rate. Tigray, really? Well, what we're going to do is we're just going to try and hold them off here on all these various fronts, and then push against them. Oh wow, Prince George of Hanover. Right, awesome. And yeah, basically hold here, and then we're just gonna cut them off at the head. Oh, okay. The Raj happens. Will probably cause some problems. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we went immediately in a war? Oh no, the British Raj has now exists. Okay, cool. They should be able to deal with that. Right. Yeah, might have trouble with that one. However, it matters not. Yep, absolutely. Navy on the way to blockade them, which makes supplying their troops a little bit more difficult. I don't think he can get down here in time. But he might be able to get over there. British Raj has dealt with that problem. Good. Okay, cool. Can I now please get colonizing the South Island? Or Namaland? It's hard to tell. Screw it, we'll just go for anything that it'll take. No. Oh, hello. Come on, push them out. Push them. Boom. There we go. Send in some reinforcements. Oh, we had an election during all that? Okay, P-Light's won. Oh no, the Democratic Progressive Party. Okay, so you're out. Probably means I'm still pretty limited in what I can do. P-Lights have pretty much done everything they wanted to in government. See, Egypt's getting wrecked. But if we can wreck the Ottomans in return... Sewing machines, eh? Wow, that's a good one. And we can get mechanized looms in. Should drive up demand for tools, but that's fine. See that? See that front split? That's what I'm talking about. Really annoying. 2, 1. Get there, get there. Good. There we go. Push back a little bit here. Ottomans have more force than I was expecting, but we could maybe make a decent show of it. They don't, I think, they don't have... Oh, just war reparations on us. Why am I losing? Because the Ottomans have a lot of military, and they've obviously been improving it. Let's see if we can find one of their barracks. They're still using line infantry, just not as good as us. But the main reason I'll be losing in Egypt is because the Egyptian troops are crap. And there's only so much I can do against hordes and hordes of enemies. And our economic attacks won't have had time to really bite yet. Plus, I have not been investing in military at all. We have a good military, but it's small. That's kind of how it goes. So Tigray is out. Interesting. Now look at the numbers. Like, most of those are going to be Egyptian divisions, and the Egyptian divisions are crap. That's the problem. We're doing our best. We've got quite a lot of them, Ottoman army, tied up defending Constantinople. Yeah, exactly. So as Britain, you really don't want to be in land wars too much. I mean, we can build up our army, of course, but it's not been a focus at the moment. Boom. Did we take Constantinople? Yeah, we did. Or we're close to it. But you see that dropped their war support a lot. Why would I rename it? That's what it's called. Oh, JK. Again with the opium. Might actually just put you... Oh, you're in a battle. I was going to say put him over to defense. Yeah, look at their morale. Ottoman morale is not the best. And because we had no skin in the game, Egypt gives up. That's the problem with having an ally. It's like, yeah, they'll just give up and screw you. But we didn't lose anything because there was no war goal against us. So it's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. Ooh. Cameras. That should make a bit of a difference to our economy, weirdly enough. We could go for socialism, I guess, technically. We'll get it eventually. But given what just happened to us, I think it might be time to invest in fieldworks. But Egypt really likes us because we did that. Are they more interested in becoming a protectorate now? Won't let me? Why not? Oh, bugger. They accepted being a dominion? Okay. Might have to go to war to get Egypt back then. I won't be able to do that just yet, but we can prepare for that. Wow, something's kicking off down there. Wow, we're making a lot of money. I guess we can lower taxes. The other thing I should do is put a decree down, which is, what is it? This one. Isolated state region. Oh, it doesn't have a port. Okay, that makes sense. Lower taxes, am I? No, we're Peelites at the moment. The Tories are in opposition. But, I mean, we're making... There's no point going past this, past the end of the bar, because you're just wasting money at that point, and we're already spending as much money as possible. So, yeah. Might as well lower the taxes. Makes people happier. This game is all about politics, so yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Let's try another Congo River expedition. That's nice and expensive. The other thing we can start doing is... can we... integrate them yet? Not yet, but we might be able to for some of the others. Yeah, we could revoke the charter for the Madras presidency. Though I don't think we want to do that. We want to... this one. Not less than amicable. So start improving relations with this lot. No. Yeah, there's definitely a mod that's interfering with the collies. I'm actually going to save the game and see if I can figure out which mod it is. So just excuse me for a minute. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, that was just the game hanging. That's fine. I think that was something to do with Steam. Really, you're updating the game right now, are you? Seems unnecessary. Sure, I had one. Actually, do you know what? If I go to the game and I very quickly go to display mode, there we go. So these are the mods I have. Okay, so I have Mediterranean architecture, trade goods, slide effects, state transfer tool, decision jeep, which I'm not using just now, but it's useful to have. Complete pop list, this one, that one. But you can read for yourselves. I'm trying to find, I'm sure I had one that had something to do with colonization, because there's definitely something fiddling with it. I can't see it. Is it the tweaks one? Yeah, I think it's this one. But if I try and take that off, the game won't run, so just going to have to deal with it. Oh yeah, I if I can mod a game, I will mod it. I gotta go grab myself a drink while it loads back up. we're still spending more. Super low taxes. Enjoy it while you can. Oh, now the Ottomans are going after France, who wants to invade Basra. Okay. Well. Oh, I'm not allowed to. We've got a truce. We just have to keep an eye on this one. But if France wins this, it might cost the Ottomans quite a lot of damage. Yeah, what I don't understand is how the... Oh, I can build Big Ben. I did not notice that. Get on it. Ah, we got a land military. There we go. Yeah, triage. Build construction sectors. Yeah, I could do, actually. It's not a bad shout. I can't remember where the hell that is. Construction sectors. We've got a reasonable amount of construction sector going. But we've got a lot of government stuff to build is the only thing. But yeah, we could definitely kind of turbocharge it a bit. Let's get 2 of them built as a priority. Actually, no, they're pretty quick, aren't they? Oops, not that one. Put a bunch of them up at the top and get them finished. Wow, I actually fought a crocodile. Nice. No, it only goes to 1936. So now you can't get Manhattan Project. Oh no, the French did go to war with the Ottomans. Well, pretty much win-win for us. If the French get taken down a peg, that's fine. And if they smash the Ottomans up, that's fine too. let's get the next set queued as well. How's the market looking? Oh, look at that. Transport now at the top. That's good. That'll mean they'll probably want to start doing railways. Oil very, very cheap. That's because you don't have any use for it at the moment. No, I don't know what's wrong with it. The colonization. Like, it'll do some and not others. I don't understand. I'll just keep clicking on it until it until it does something, basically. There we go. It's launched a couple there. They're going to take forever, but fair enough. We need to try and get this higher, I think. Eaten by a crocodile. Oh, we found waterfall. Cool. Semi-massive. It's fine. I'm sure it's something I'm not understanding. There'll be a block. There'll be a tech block on it. Or something. Be something like that. Okay, we're doing well with those construction sectors. That was a good call. Like, it's not like I can't colonize. It's just it's not working the way I would expect it to work. If that makes any sense. Anyway, construction going well. Oh, Danish people moving to the Midlands. Cool. Let's try and kickstart the economy down here a little bit. Yeah, free university. If you've got at least one of the thing, usually that means you get the capitalist quite happy to pay for an upgrade. Hey! And we got first aid. Okay, that's pretty helpful. Oh, it doesn't use opium anymore. It uses alcohol and fabric. Cool. Well, that's even better for us. Well, that's going to drive up demand for clippers quite a lot. No, I'll leave that as is. Buffering? Shouldn't be. I've got no drop frames on my end. Tech. Alright, can we... I want to get repeaters and breech loading artillery. Hey, Gregorist. How you doing? What are the capitalists building? Railways, paper, glass, steel, tools, lead. Yeah, it's all good stuff. New Brunswick gets absorbed into Upper Canada. Good. Oh, they're going after the Ottomans again. Oh, they did get Iraq. Wow, go France. We're going to lean this way. Offer us something juicy, would you? Hey, Blackbird. Kentucky. Ah, don't worry about that. Nice to see you here. Godot game engine. Oh, okay. I'll give it a look. No, they're not going to ask us to get involved. Ooh. That's a really nice one. More cheap food. That is really, really good. I wonder if we can Diplo play the Ottomans, actually. why not? January 1862. Okay, cool. So we'll break the defensive pact, and then we'll demand Egypt gets transferred over. No, I don't stream Ultimate Admiral anymore, because if I'm doing a campaign, it's a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. I cut. So if you're watching a regular episode and it's like half an hour long, I'm cutting out about as much, again, half an hour, of me sitting around watching TikTok while the game does stuff. Like, I really like there's a lot of downtime. So no, I probably won't be back to playing Dreadnoughts live. Yeah, France definitely doing something. What's the Ottoman demand in this war, actually? So the French want to conquer Bahrain, and the Ottomans want some place. Okay. Dreadnoughts needs quite a lot of work, but I don't think it's going to get it unless they, you know, add mod support. In which case, yeah, cool. But till that happens. Cool. It's a handy little decision. American campaign? I'm probably not going to do an American campaign for quite some time. Hey, Big Ben's finished. That's a huge Big Ben. It is not that big in real life. God damn. I am losing money. Good spot. It's fine for now. I'm basically spending my gold reserves on pumping money into the economy, and I have my taxes set at very low. So once we get down to the reserves almost run out, I'll put the taxes up again till we're kind of balanced. Yeah, I'm starting to see investment into Australia as well, which is fantastic. Oh, did we finish incorporating Ireland, by the way? Yeah, we did. Okay, can we incorporate Gibraltar? And Malta. Trains. I've never played Rise of Nations, so I don't know. Yeah, we'll definitely spend on trains. Quite a lot of radicals. Events and other reasons. Tell me what those are. No. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, they're just aesthetic. Yeah, they disappear. Although they do show you what they're carrying. So, you know, this is carrying wood around, which tells you what's using your network. Oh, thanks, Blackbird. Good luck at work today. How are people doing? Not too bad. 12.4 is pretty good. Another elections. Oh, that one's a little bit closer. Pfft, no. Yeah, no change in government. It's annoying though, because there are laws that I want to improve, but I just don't have. They just don't have the support for them. Yeah. It's all looking fine. Gonna have to up the budget to, yeah, go to middle. Tax. So, basically, normal. The giveaway has ended. Now that we're elected again. Add your own cynicism here. Do a market check. Yeah. Art. Again with art. Jesus. Can't get enough. Iron is potentially more serious. There's just a lot of stuff to go. Ooh, okay. start to get bits of India absorbed. Good, good. Get some investment here. Alright, why can't I integrate you? Oh, yeah, I can. Merge. Boom. Yes, all that lovely tea and opium. Tea and opium. No, not opium. Well, you can have it, put opium in your tea if you want, I guess. But if it's legal where you live. How's Malta? Yeah, we can go have a look at Malta. Let me just make sure that we are integrating these places, or so we can get the Bombay presidency as well. Go. We'll just continue absorbing. Actually, can we absorb the Raj itself? Yes, we can. Boom. Okay, that gives us quite a lot more money and, yeah, resources. Malta. Malta's down here. It's looking fine. Smallish little place, but pretty happy overall, I think. Oh, shit. Thank you. That's because I just took in all that Indian stuff. Which might actually be a building problem. Yeah, it is. They're all using old production methods. I can't fix that right now. But yeah, let's whack that up a bit. Possibly a lot. Oh, we have consumption taxes. I did not realise that. thought that was a good idea. No consumption tax. No. 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 However, we will put a consumption tax on services. Yeah, our economy is going to go all over the place because we just incorporate, well, not incorporated, but added a huge number of people. Well, you can talk about economic, political arguments if it's to do with the game, but so to help inflation, you raise printing money. If the government doesn't touch the economy, you're screwed. Like if you just leave it completely up to the private sector, you will. It tends to run away, and do very bad things. So you do want to keep an eye on it. It's a light touch that I prefer in this game. I'm only talking the game. If you try going the government run, like I'm going very hands off in terms of the economy in this game. That would actually make us a lot more money, but it would cripple the clipper industry, so let's leave that. Remember, I mean, if you want to talk about it in game terms, that's fine. Like, I'm not gonna complain about it. Or you can go for steel frame buildings as well. Oh wow, we're spending a lot of money now. What are we spending so much on? Oh, goods for construction. Okay. Makes sense. We could just pause government construction while we get this sorted out. Wait, no. I don't want to pause private construction. Just government construction. It won't let me do that. Right, well that's just great. No. Stick with that one. Steel. Yeah, it's a steel shortage. Cut back on everything. It's primarily this. It's just insanely expensive. And I wish I could just pause the government stuff. I mean, I know I can delete it, which might actually be a good option. Just get rid of the government construction. In fact, we're going to do that. All cancelled. Okay, now we're in shooting distance. Why am I still paying for this? That's stupid. It's all private. They can pay for their own. What are we short on? Ammunition and steel. Okay, let's see if we can sort that out. And steel from Germany and America. Should help a bit. Roll the way through. I've got a whole video on it. Need imports for now. The money will stabilize. It's because we've added a huge chunk of territory, and it's thrown our economy for a bit of a loop. It's fine. It's trending in the right direction. I don't think the British Raj AI had been running their economy particularly effectively. There we go. Now we're in the green. Ban dueling. I think as well they'd spent a lot on government administrations, if I had to guess, because we have absolutely potty amounts of bureaucracy, to the point where we could just go like that. Increase this as well. This will give us more taxation capability. Yeah, we've got a slight national debt, but it's fine. Definitely trending in the right direction. Hey, Doug. How you doing? Tax the rich. So, your taxation system is determined by your taxation law. And unfortunately, we're stuck on per capita taxation. Which means everybody pays a flat rate. But once we get access to proportional or graduated taxation, that'll be better. But even if we could access them, there's zero support for them right now. So yeah, everybody just pays a flat tax. What the hell is France doing? Hey, repeaters. And the other one I wanted was the breech loading artillery. But yeah, as we integrate the rest of the Send on our side? No, they're not. They are not. But once we get all the all the Indian miners absorbed. Breach loading affects ships? No. Yeah, we're all okay. Hey, Gentleman Forrester. Yeah, we're playing Vicky 3. Oh, that's a good one. Glassworks. Bone China. And paper bleaching for paper mills. Awesome. Alright, let's get the government wages on the increase. We'll get the economy back to normal soon enough. No, you get different... so ships are affected by your naval base tech, so which one of these you pick. Yeah, Upper and Lower Canada. Alright, 2 more things of that, and then we can just integrate all of this. Our good shortages are fixed. Lead is pretty expensive at the moment. I wonder if there's any of our partners who have spare lead. Yeah, Americans and Germans. The market is responding. Look, steel mills, steel mills, steel mills, steel mills. they're definitely trying to respond, following the money. Okay, wages back to normal. Yeah, we can't afford to drop taxes again yet. I don't think our population is suffering, though. No, it's still at 12.4, which is absolutely fine. Although, yeah, our population is shot up. Look at that. Huge numbers of the various Indian cultures. We could also look to start expanding our Indian holdings, potentially, but they're looking okay, to be honest. Oh yeah, we have Singapore now. Neat. Hey, G. Tretter. Increasing this will definitely help. So will this. Still don't think we have any good options for changing any of this stuff. Kind of hoping the Peelites are gonna split and or get very angry about this, because I know there's no way the rural folk. Yeah, no, they're not. They're not happy. I'm sorry, Colombia. Have I been neglecting you? Well, we don't need to push into the Sikh Empire because they've basically been pushed into the mountains. Sind might be quite nice to add. And Kalat and Makran. Or we could take the Sikh Empire as well and give us a pretty solid little basis there. We could take the rest of Burma, but we don't really need to. We're getting a nice little land bridge going. Not defensive pact? No. Not yet. Finish the Civil War first. How are they doing with that, actually? Legacy slavery. Yep, they've still got it. Julius Compton is currently the president. President and vice president. That seems that seems a little unconstitutional, but okay. Sus. Yeah, does sound pretty off. October 1864, okay. Any more colonies we can establish? Keep trying that. I mean, we are definitely able to colonize a little bit. Well, it doesn't simulate. There's nothing to do with justice systems, actually, in the game at the moment. No, there's nothing to do with justice systems. We can have a look at what the political makeup is, I think. So, currently in government you have the rural folk, the industrialists, and the intelligentsia. So, anti-slavery is intelligentsia. And in opposition, you have the southern planters who are pro-slavery. Yeah, so these are the pro-anti-slavery. So he's a anti-slaver, even though he's a Dixie. But it just depends whether he's how far down the chain he's gotten with it. There's a whole there's a whole mechanic to do with the Civil War. Oh, ironclads. That's a fun one. Now, I seem to remember the problem with getting ironclads is we don't yet have the tech to put ports onto industrial ports. But once we do, we'll start that. I'm trying to remember which one that is. There's definitely one for like ports and that. Is it gantry cranes? Yeah, we need this one before we can go over to ironclads. I can get Indore and Jaipur in, and Mysore. I really want that, but what's with Portugal? Sure. But yeah, sort out your Civil War first, please. Right, I'm going to have to go back and do all this tedious stuff. I did have a mod that did this automatically. So when you got new territories, you didn't have to go through and do this. But unfortunately, it doesn't work anymore. There we go. Good stuff. Royal wedding? Wow, okay. Fancy. So Prince William, who is, I'm pretty sure, the heir? Yes, he is. Is getting married to the daughter of King Christian of Denmark. How about a grand public wedding? Yep. Definitely. I don't know if it'll be a personal union, because the daughter of the King of Denmark would have to be the heir to the Kingdom of Denmark, which I don't think she will be. And then it would only be a personal union for their offspring, assuming they meet the succession requirements for both kingdoms. But, you know, still a nice little detail there. I like that. Wilhelm was Prussian, although they were related through Prince Albert. So the British royal family and the Prussian royal family were related. In fact, most of the European royal families are related in some fashion, but nearly all of them are related to the British royal family, because Victoria, although maybe not at this point, but certainly later, because Victoria had a lot of children, and they all married into other royal families, or nearly all of them. You're thinking of Crusader Kings 3. That's Crusader Kings 3 when you if you want to play that kind of game. But absorbing India, that is certainly... I mean, it's expensive just now, but it is going to be extremely powerful once, you know, we get this going. Could be. I'm not as familiar with the... so the economy has recovered from India. It's still suffering because of India. Because of goods for government buildings, mostly, I think. Because India has a lot of government administrations that I don't need yet. I will need them later. Okay, there was another election. Peelites won again. What does it take to get the Peelites to lose? Damn it, Peel. Mind you, he's 76. He'll probably die soon. Or retire. And that'll be... problem will solve itself. But basically, I now have a much bigger population and quite a lot of infrastructure to support that population that wasn't running in the same way as my economy. So it's an economic shock absorbing that, if you see what I mean. Like, directly, to have direct control over it, because we already had access to all the goods they were producing, and they had access to our goods because they were in a customs union. But to actually have to pay for all the upkeep on everything, that's what caused the hit. But the earlier you do it, the better, and then we'll go up. And the only reason I'm doing this, by the way, is chat said they want me to go down the centralized route. It's much, much easier if you don't do this, and you leave India as a semi-independent thing that does its own thing. Speaking of, probably going to have... Yeah, look. Also, the 204 battalions of troops in North India, which is going to require some generals to look after them. And this is the advantage of doing it this way, because those Indian troops will be, now that they're part of the United Kingdom directly, they're going to get the same level of training and equipment as English or Scottish or Welsh troops or whatever. Ooh. Let's go for that one. Yeah, well, that kind of the... Yeah, I mean, that's kind of... It's weird because it happened so late in the modern era, but it was totally normal. If you go play Crusader Kings, like, interpersonal relations between the rulers of all of these things were kind of inevitable when they were kings. It's only when it starts to become... Because we're so used to democratic institutions or temporary despots that it seems weird to us now. But yeah, it's like going to war with your cousin it was normal for hundreds of years. I don't know if we're up to gramophones or anything yet, but potentially, yeah. Oh, good wine. More wine, yes please. The haemophilia was mostly the Russian royal family. I have finished the Suez Canal. Well, it's built. Like, it's there. It works. But the event, I have to have the workforce at 90%. And the problem is, British Sinai has a tiny population. So it's very hard to get this filled. If you see what I mean. I'm trying. Breech loaders. Okay, that's spicy. Shrapnel artillery. And we can get breech loaders for our arms industries. Boom. Top end cannons. Oh, there was a question about breech loaders. So, does it affect the Navy? Yes, but not in the way you would think. So, our arms industry can now produce breech loaders, which means that we get a lot of artillery for not very much input. And if we go to steamships, they need... I thought they used artillery. Oh, the regular steamships don't. But the military ones... no, they just use ammunition. But I'm sure the later ones... No, they just use ammunition. So no, it doesn't affect it. I thought you had to have artillery to build the ships, but that's not how it works. Right. We should now be able to end our defensive pact with Egypt. And I'm just going to wait a little bit for our military to get used to those new guns. Promote immigration in Suez. Yes. The other thing we can do is get Egypt, integrate Egypt, and then we'll have all the population we need. Basically, is my plan. Oh, we can also merge Colombia into Upper Canada, so they stop getting uppity. Oh, I also need those gantry cranes. I also have a decree going over here for... Pretty sure I've got the greener grass one. Oh no, I don't. So let's go greener grass. Emergency relief. Yeah. Okay. That should help. Increase the migration attraction. Our budget is looking a bit dicey again. Foutangelon, no. Why? What are we spending all that money on? Again, I fail to see why I'm spending so much money on fecking steel. But okay. Fine. Bureaucrats take a pay cut. Well, the canal's finished. It's a perfectly nice place to live. Well, okay, it's maybe not the nicest place, but it's alright. Might start importing some coal, actually. some coal from Austria and from the Dutch. And there are no basics that are really expensive. Hardwood's pretty expensive. Start importing that as well. Nobody has very much of it though. But, you know, I guess we can just have a whole bunch of import routes. Yeah, that's helped things a little bit as well, I think. Now, our army should be au fait with Ottoman stuff, so let's go for... Oh, we need to wait until 1866 March. Okay, that's fine. Give them plenty of time to get used to the guns. No, not interested. Oh, it's finally doing the South Island. Okay, cool. I'll try and colonize anywhere that it will let me. Let's get a port built and some food production. Bit of government investment in the colony. Oh, YouTube chat. I'm so sorry. I can't see you just now. I'll go on to multi-stream for a moment. My phone ran out of battery. So if I've missed a comment on YouTube chat, just put it in again. Sorry about that. Normally make sure my phone's fully charged, but obviously must have forgotten. I know, absolute neglect. I know, I looked at it, I was like, oh, I'll check on them. And yeah, there was nothing there. Just a blank screen. Sorry about that. Why are they actually? They've got a port. Oh, Munster in the Midlands having problems. Interesting. try and fix all this stuff. Some of it anyway. Sorry, don't cut it. Sorry, dog. Can see you now, though. But Twitch chat, I can't see if you do any Twitch-specific stuff just now, so if I miss it, I miss it. Ah, there we go. Awesome. Now we can go for steamships. Switch to industrial ports and to ironclads. Oh, we'll still need a little bit. We won't be able to do these two. So let's keep like you producing wooden ships. And what do I need next? Malaria prevention. Let's go for that. Boom. Rule the waves. Now we have a good shortage of clippers and men of war. I'll probably just import them. Economy's doing weird things again. Probably all this construction goods. Why am I... Oh, I am actually building stuff. Okay, fair enough. No, I didn't see that. That's kind of cool. Quite like that idea. Doing a bunch of historical builds. Yeah, it's the construction goods that are pushing us over. Why am I paying for private construction goods? That doesn't seem to make any sense to me. I might use a cheat decision to give me free private construction if it continues to be an issue, but no, it's stabilizing now. Yeah, doing both. I think it's genuinely the price of steel is causing us a bit of a problem. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, steel mills, not overwhelming steel mills, but quite a lot of them are steel mill production. Could maybe invest in some steel mill production tech. Right, how's the colony in the South Island doing? Oh, pretty good. I think I figured the problem with the colonies. I think I'm just I'm just not aware of what I'm colonizing, basically. I think that's the general issue. I'm not aware of when it's actually putting in a colony or not. But we are able to colonize, so that's fine. Ghana is isolated. Do you have a port? Munster, you're still short. Increase your thing there. Yeah, it's the construction. It's very expensive to build anything because I'm using the steel. But I kind of want them to expand steel. I have unproductive trade routes, do we? Get rid of those. Start changing that a little bit. There you can, like, all this steel production going in. Oh, however, give us Egypt. Let's see how this plays out. Expensive to mobilize everybody, but we'll do it. They might back down, which would be fabulous. So you can't send the Navy until the war breaks out. But what the Navy is doing is making them afraid. That's why they're fearful. And the fact that we just started deploying lots and lots of troops, they might give up. They're very pessimistic. They don't have anyone coming in to help them. Sometimes the AI will just back down. Nope. I want to make a war of it. Fine with me. I think it's going to be a little bit different now because, yeah, their offense is 32 and defense is 42. Our offense is 60 and the defense is 82. So, yeah, we definitely have vastly superior troops. So the investment in, well, repeaters, breech loading artillery, and the vast manpower of India means that they're going to have real trouble with this. Boom. front splitting again. I think we are. There we go. Oh, Navy. Nope, not naval invasion. Red convoys there. Red convoys there. Yeah, unfortunately, I think the stream's about to end, so it might be on a bit of a cliffhanger, but they're going to be losing this pretty hard, I think. Well, they deployed 76 here? Jesus. Oh, rubber. Cool. One. Sure, they're going to drop negative soon. One. Oh, in the nick of time they arrive. Hopefully we don't use too much in that one. Yeah, now I can push back. Well, the Liberal Party is formed. Okay, that might change our politics quite a lot. I'll take a quick look at that, but then I am going to have to end. Yeah, the armed forces and the intelligentsia are teaming up. Interesting. That's it. I really do need to end. We can come back for more of this conflict next week, same time. Although, actually, no, it'll be an hour earlier next week. Thank you very much for joining me, and